I've had the pleasure of witnessing you also drive what I'll say is culture and values, both in your personal life and your professional life. What are some of the values that drive you that you bring forward?
Well, that's a great question. And the number one thing that I recommend everyone is make sure that you are pretty much black and white. It's either right or it's wrong. Any gray area you need to eliminate from your life, okay? If something isn't 100% godly, moral, correct, don't do it, okay? If it's got a little shadiness to it, or you're getting involved with individuals that are shady, it will always come back to you. And I've lived that. And by the way, that's from hard lessons. It's not from, I've made some errors when I was younger and hired some people I shouldn't have hired, and just made some dumb decisions like we all do. No one's perfect. But the key is to, get up from those errors and learn. But I think integrity, honesty, openness, transparency, those are really keys to how I function. I really don't, I really don't have to think about anything. And I hope I instill in my employees a sense of, you don't have to ask me if something's right or wrong. It's either right or wrong. If it's wrong, don't do it. If it doesn't make sense, like if we make an error, for example, just tell the client, hey, I made a mistake here. I'm going to fix it. And yeah, the premium was off by a little bit, but we're going to make it up to you. Or we'll pay that extra $50 for you, or we'll do whatever this first year. But we rarely do make mistakes, but I always encourage and want a culture where people understand that it's normal to make mistakes. We are human beings. No one does everything perfectly. I will make mistakes today, probably. It's just the way it is, But the thing is having honesty and integrity is really a pillar of prosperity. You can have short-term prosperity. Yeah, you could be a drug dealer and you could say, oh wow, he has a Rolls Royce and he's doing this, but eventually he'll be in jail and he'll lose everything and it will not work. Whether he gets away with it for 6 months or 6 years, that individual is doing bad stuff and it will come back and it will get him eventually, okay? So that's why I like to just live a really straight, clean, straightforward life. Things are right or they're wrong, and morality is very important to me. I want to be around people that are honest and integrity. You could make mistakes with me, I don't care. As long as I know you're honest and you're straightforward, we can move forward on that. If I think you're doing something dishonestly, I'm going to fire you immediately. I don't want anybody doing that, to me. Or I don't want to be associated with anyone that's not honest and has integrity. So that's probably one of my core values in terms of running my business and myself.